This tutorial will show you how to stabilize video in Adobe Premiere. So to begin, we're just going to go over to our media folder and drag and drop this media into our timeline. After we get it here, let's check it out to see what we're working with. So the clip's a bit shaky due to the handheld camera. So how can we troubleshoot? First, we're going to go over to the effects panel and click on this little tab here for video effects. From video effects, we're going to go all the way down to distort. Click this little caret right here, and it'll bring down this entire effects library. So what we'll be using today to stabilize our film is the warp stabilizer. So from the effects little library over here, we're just going to drag and drop this onto the clip. So make sure you're dragging it onto the video rather than the audio because that won't work. So drop it right here. And as you can see, this little message comes up that says analyzing in the background. So before you even touch anything, it starts to analyze the clip and see how it can stabilize it. So an important thing to note is stabilization right here. We want a result of smooth motion in order to get rid of that shakiness of whoever filmed its hand. So in smoothness, we can manually, again, like in the color correcting video, we can manually change how stable we want the video to be. So oftentimes, it's better to start out with 30% to see what effect that'll give the video. So we'll wait for this frame to load, and just be patient again, because the process takes a bit since it has to deal with every single frame in the video. So after the video finishes the stabilization process, so the analyzing process that we first saw, you'll notice that it all stopped. There's nothing that's loading any of the frames. But our next step here is again to click the enter or return button so that all of the frames render. So to render the frames means that you'll get a smooth playback on the preview screen, and that's what we want. So again, be patient here. So the final result is shown here. As you can see, the first clip that we watched was choppy, shaky, and now with Warp Stabilizer in Premiere, it's quite smooth and looks very professionally done.